Hey guys, it's Tom from everydaygamers.com, and today I actually have a DS update for you guys. I know it's been a little while coming, and I apologize for those of you who have been awaiting a DS collection update, but I just wanted to kind of wait until I actually had a few titles at least to show off in an update. This is a smaller update. There's only 3 games in total. 2 of the games, however, are games that I was highly anticipating since I first heard about them. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you the games. Like I said, there's only 3 titles that I have in this update. We'll start out with the one that I picked up first, and it's probably, out of the 3 titles, it's the one that is, I don't want to say my least favorite, but it's just not the biggest out of the 3. I'll go ahead and show you that first of all. So that is The Legend of Cage 2. Obviously a sequel to a classic 2D side-scroller. If you guys are fans of 2D side-scrolling hack-and-slash games involving ninjas, then I would definitely recommend this game to you. It's a lot of fun, but it's got a steep difficulty curve to it. At first the game starts out very simple, but the boss battles definitely ramp up quickly. And from what I played so far, it's a lot of fun. It is a Taito game, which is now a company that's owned by Square Enix, but Square Enix has decided to keep that Taito logo, which I think is a smart move on their part. There are definitely fans of Taito games out there. I just, like I said, it's a game that if you like 2D games, if you like those platforming style games, definitely a good game, and the graphics are very well done on the DS. The story's kind of a mixed bag for me, but in all, I would say it's not a game that I regret picking up. It's $19.99. You can find it for at least that price at GameStop, and probably online as well. Now the next 2 games that I'm going to show you are actually games that I picked up today, and both of them are very recent releases. So let me go ahead and start off with the legendary Starfy. This is a game that has been out in Japan for quite a while now, and is not very dissimilar from a Kirby title. Out of the 3 games I did get a chance to play, obviously the last one that I talked to you about, but this is the only other game that I got a chance to play, and as I just picked it up today, I played a little bit of it. I played through like the first 3 levels, and so far it's a lot of fun. Very simple. The story's nothing incredible, but the graphics are good, and the gameplay is a lot of fun, and that's really all that matters when it comes to a platforming title like this. So I would say in all, if you're a fan of Kirby games and you like that style of gameplay, definitely look at this one, pick it up. I can't tell you how many levels it has or all of the features of the game. I do know that there's different mini games that I believe you unlock as you play through the game, so that adds to the replayability of the title. It does have wireless DS single card download play for 2 to 4 players, and I think that has to do with primarily the multiplayer or the mini games that they feature in this title. But this is a game by Nintendo, and for any of you out there who are fans of platforming titles, who have a DS, this is definitely a game to pick up. It should go without saying, because typically if it's made by Nintendo and it's a platforming game and it's on one of their handheld consoles, it's going to be a good game. So far I'm really enjoying it, and definitely worth the pickup. I did see it on Amazon for $30, but I had this pre-order from GameStop, and there I paid $34.99 for it. In all, you should be able to find it for around $30 to $35 wherever you choose to pick it up from. And lastly is a game that I've been looking forward to ever since I heard of it being mentioned. And let me go ahead and show you that game. That is Nights in the Nightmare, which for all of you out there who have watched my videos, you know how much of a fan of Atlas I am. Really, anything that they put out on the DS, I'm going to tend to pick up, just because I feel like even probably 95% of the games that I've picked up that they've done on the DS, I've enjoyed a lot. They tend to be my favorite publisher out there. So this is a no-brainer for me. It was something that I pre-ordered a while ago, and I'll show you some of the extra things that you do get with this. Just as Atlas has done with a lot of their more recent releases and some of their bigger titles, they've included this outer box, which I think is a really nice touch. It definitely adds to the collectability of the game, and definitely adds to, you know, just the overall look and appeal of the game itself. So that's a really nice feature. And whenever they add this outer box, they always add a CD in with it. So you get the soundtrack with it. Now let me go ahead and tell you that there are 38, or actually 39 tracks in total on this. I don't know how long each of the tracks are. They're probably, you know, smaller sized tracks, so they may not be as large as a typical song or whatnot. But in all, for 39 tracks, that's quite a lot of content. And I don't know anything about the game as far as, you know, how well it plays. I do know, I shouldn't say I don't know anything about it, because I have seen gameplay footage. This is somewhat of a turn-based real-time strategy game, but it's got a different type of feature, and it involves the touchscreen. But I can't get into too much details without making it sound overly complicated. So I would just recommend check out some gameplay footage on it. And I don't have any opinions or impressions of this game yet because I haven't gotten a chance to play it. I have too many other games that I'm really tied up in right now that I want to make sure that I can give this game all of my attention before I actually jump into it. But you know, if you're a fan of Atlas games and you certainly like when they package in all this extra goodies, this is a game that's a no-brainer for you. I would say pick it up. $34.99 is the price that I paid for this. I had it reserved for quite some time. But the other thing that was nice about the reservation was that if you reserve this game, at least through GameStop, and I know through Amazon as well, they were including an art book, which I was fortunate enough to be able to pick up because I did have the game reserved. I'll just flip through this a little bit and, you know, show you some of the artwork. I don't know how good of an idea I can give you of the art style and the artwork and everything, but I could just tell you, you know, right off the bat, this is a beautiful book. Nice full-size art book, 96 pages in total, including the credits at the back. And overall, just a really nice looking game. Now this whole design here on the back really reminds me, especially the colors that they used, reminds me of the Dark Spire. Just some of the artwork that was involved in that game. And the other thing, it's kind of reminiscent of almost like the Final Fantasy logo that they've used for some of these Final Fantasy remakes, like Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2 on the PSP, and some of the artwork that they've done for those boxes. But that definitely has that Dark Spire feel to it. Like I said, I don't know a lot about the game. I do know, well, I know enough to know what I'm going to be playing, but I don't know enough to actually give you guys a good idea. So those are the games that I picked up. Thanks for checking out this video. I do want to tell you that I'm going to be bringing you more content. I'm in the midst of a job change right now, which is going to fortunately give me more money, you know, a higher pay, higher salary, and also actually give me more time to do videos and whatnot. So go figure. You don't always run into jobs like that, but I've been kind of fortunate here lately. So I will be bringing you more game content. There are a couple items that I want to pick up once I get this job. Hopefully I'll be able to do that and be able to attain those things that I've been looking for quite some time. And I'll definitely be bringing you more updates, more videos on stuff like that. And there are a couple of DS games that are still coming out that I want to pick up, and some that have come out that I obviously am still looking for. So stay tuned for more DS updates, more game updates, more stuff like that. And thanks as always for your support. I'll also, once I get to 400 subscribers, which should be in within the next day or two, I'll be bringing just a video on some of the people you should watch, and just a thank you video for my subscribers. So I wanted to let you guys know about that. But as always, thanks guys. Make sure you check out our website, www.everydaygamers.com. We've got some E3 coverage stuff there, along with some video content, and along with our podcasts that we do on a weekly basis. So make sure you check that out, and if you get a chance, check out our YouTube page. It is Everyday Gamers. I'll put the links in the description over here. So thanks guys, and I will talk to you soon.